Look how the tide is changing now that the big companies, all the big money, all the big banks, right? The big businesses, now that they want to get in, all of a sudden the rules change. Oh, we told you the takeover was coming. This is why so many people are talking about 2024, 2025, even some people saying 2026, but hopefully it doesn't take that long, that things are going to be popping off possibly. We'll see if it happens. If it does, that would be really nice. But look at this. We're going to start off with this article here. This is from thestreet.com. And it's titled even Google is turning over a new leaf. So now all of a sudden, everybody is positive about crypto. Everybody loves crypto all of a sudden. And we have some big news today, by the way. Check out the chapters. Oh, my goodness. A lot of things are happening today. But all of a sudden, everybody loves crypto. It says this: an update to Google's crypto-focused advertising guidelines will allow for promotions of crypto trust products such as spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, potentially hastening the growth of such products and the crypto market at large. You don't say. Right on time, right when they might approve a Bitcoin ETF at some point probably in 2024, I'm guessing. Let's go with this little section here that says perspective, which obviously, look, we've heard about it. Bitcoin ETF, we've heard about a possible Ethereum ETF. Now we're hearing about possible Solana ETFs. There's going to be a lot of things going on, right? Nothing's off the table right now. Here's perspective. It says, this policy update from one of the world's largest advertising platforms is expected to take place at the end of January 2024. Here goes that year again. It's looking like 2024 might be a big year. We'll see if that comes to fruition. Says when it appears one or more Bitcoin ETF products from the likes of BlackRock, Fidelity, ARK Invest, and others could be newly approved. That timing is rather peculiar, wouldn't you say? They're getting ready to flood this market with capital, with money. What we've seen, I told people what we've seen is nothing, right, so far. And we also made the good call that there was going to be a pullback. Now, we did cover some articles where they were saying like, oh, well, when Bitcoin reaches 48K, there will be a pullback. But in general, I was just saying, I think that there may be a pullback because there's going to be a lot of profit taken. And now we've seen the pullback. How long it lasts? Who knows? Who can know? I don't have a crystal ball, but we've seen the pullback, but I don't believe it's going to last very long. Now, what's also adding to that, the dollar has been very strong. So I said we should keep our eye on that, and that could at some point be felt. It usually is. There's a little bit of lag in that, so you get a little bit of a pullback. I don't think it's anything to cry about right now, to be quite honest. I think it could be a healthy pullback, and then boom, things take off again. But we will see. We will see. Not financial advice. By the way, if you're here, I appreciate you. Please click that like button. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Let's take the channel to the moon. Why not? Let's dominate. Let's be the best like we know we are. So now we have that. Let's move on to another article. All right. That's huge, by the way. Go read that article. Check it out. So now we have more huge news. Today was a big day. I hope people actually watch this video. I really do. So now this article here is titled German Central Bank report highlights Ripple and XRP. But that's not what's important. It's the verbiage that's important. Are people paying attention? We just covered like 2 or 3 articles over the last month where they were saying, what about XRP? There were big financial institutions that were saying, hey, XRP could disrupt financial systems. That means that we could take a huge swath of money from them. We can dominate. We're the best of the best. They have to pay attention to us. We even covered an article where they put Ripple and XRP first. Then they talked about Swift next as dominant financial systems of the future. Well, we know why Swift is in there. Of course, they're congealing with a lot of different bank coins right now, primarily Chainlink, but they said that there's other companies that they could work with. They never gave the names of those, but we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe they congeal with some more bank coin companies. Maybe they congeal with some legacy system companies. Who knows? But they left the door open. That's what I'm trying to say. But even they said something like that. So now let's go on here. Okay. It's looking like the future is getting more and more explosive for XRP. A Deutsche Bundesbank report mentions Ripple and XRP as innovations in the payment landscape for service providers. Wait, let's scroll down. It says a recent report published by Deutsche Bundesbank, Germany's central bank, has highlighted Ripple's potential to disrupt the financial landscape. They don't limit it, which means, well, I'll take it exactly how it sounds. Globally, we can dominate, disrupt. We are going to dominate. This is how I feel. You don't have to agree. But let's keep going. Released in July, the report broadly discusses innovation in the global financial system, of which we are the best, noting, among other things, how the rise of distributed ledger technology and blockchain reduces friction for cross-border transfers that we know. And once again, they let us know we continue to be the best. They have not exceeded us. They have not advanced past us. In fact, they need us more now than ever as they become frustrated and they have not resolved the issue of interoperability or traceability or really anything. They're so antiquated that Stellar, in one of our videos, which, by the way, if you didn't see the Stellar video earlier, go watch that video. Oh, yes. And check out the information. Now, I put the articles early in that video, but it all links together with what I'm saying. It's like an 8-minute video. Powerful, potent. But anyway, even Stellar called them antiquated animals. That's coming directly from Danelle Dixon. Oh, yeah. You believe that we're worse than antiquated animals? I beg to differ. No, we're the best of the best. We've always been the best. Period. Everything we've done. Someone in the comment section was talking about how dominant our generations have been. That everything has come from us, And it's true. I'll extrapolate a little bit from that. We've been the best of the best of the best. Building businesses, the technologies we push forward have been the best. Everything. Intellectually, we've so many advancements intellectually, scientifically. You believe that we're not the best when it comes to technology? They can't beat us. They can't beat us. They can't stop us. They never could. They're weak. People don't want to believe that the emperor has no clothing on. They are literally the man behind the curtain in the Wizard of Oz. Just a weak little man, right? Pretending to be powerful with smoke and mirrors. We are going to take that bank money. Well, let's keep going. We have more articles. Let's move on to another article. We have a lot of big news today. I'm fired up. Yeah, I'm feeling real good. Despite the markets being down, that means nothing. That doesn't shake me. Matter of fact, it makes me a little bit more hungry. It makes me a little bit more fired up. We called it anyway. We knew it was coming. We have the visionary eye. Yeah, we don't see into the future. We don't have a crystal ball, but using deductive reasoning, we know what is coming. We prepare ourselves for everything. This is nothing. Nothing. Now, back to this big news today. So this article here is from U.Today. I appreciate every single one of you out there. XRP officially listed by blockchain.com. We're starting to get back to our normal selves also. We got rid of the cough and we're feeling a little bit better energy, right? We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Says this, blockchain.com adds XRP to its roster, solidifying cryptocurrency's growing resurgence after landmark legal ruling in Ripple versus SEC battle. It says here, in a significant development from the cryptocurrency community, blockchain.com, one of the oldest and most popular crypto asset storage platforms, has officially added XRP to its list of supported digital currencies. The announcement follows the trend of growing acceptance for XRP on the crypto market, especially since the landmark July 13th ruling by the Honorable Judge Annalisa Torres, which declared that XRP was not a security. It was not. It is not a security. Blockchain. I love that. Oh, yeah. Somebody else in the comment section highlighted that as well. And you see, this is what I love about subscribers here, which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, I'm going to say it again, because they got a beautiful thing where it makes a little animation around the subscribe button down there now. When you say subscribe, I like that. They also have it around the like button too. Click that like button, right? And it like, does that appear for you, or is it only me? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but it looked pretty cool. But one of our subscribers here, I loved our subscribers here because they drop wisdom and knowledge in the comment section. How XRP is the only one that has regulatory clarity. And sometimes that can slip one's mind. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that's been really fishy that people better watch out for. They've been, the powers that be have been attacking Bitcoin. What in the world is this Bitcoin security talk? What is this trash? What is going on with this? I'm keeping a close eye on that. I'm not, listen. I don't play when it comes to capital. When they start saying things like that, it starts getting a little suspicious, and just too many people are coming out with negative FUD about Bitcoin. Of course, it's the typical Bitcoin manipulation. But anyway, when I think about the clarity that XRP has, and then it just automatically sparks that thought of what they've been talking about in the mainstream media, of course. Oh, they're so terrible about Bitcoin. You know, the negativity is about Bitcoin. But anyway, it says here, blockchain.com, a key infrastructure pioneer in the Bitcoin community since its establishment in 2011, boasts an impressive track record. According to CoinMarketCap, the platform has facilitated over $1 trillion in crypto transactions, with approximately 1/3 of all Bitcoin network transactions passing through blockchain.com. So now we have more. We have more big news. So XRP is doing so well. We've come so far that even XRP haters are now beginning to come over to our side and say, XRP is not so bad. This article here is from coinpedia.org. And it is titled, From Skeptic to Supporter, Mike Novogratz Remarkable U-Turn on Ripple and XRP. Let's scroll down here and find out what's going on. It says, the world of cryptocurrencies is unpredictable, to say the least. And so even the most experienced investors occasionally adjust their views. Meet Mike Novogratz, the billionaire investor and CEO of Galaxy Digital, who's undergone a significant shift in his opinion on Ripple and its native crypto XRP. What began as skepticism has transformed into genuine admiration, fueled by Ripple's legal successes and the steadfast commitment of the XRP community. Says Mike Novogratz, a big player in the crypto scene, has made a U-turn in his stance on Ripple and XRP. Initially wary due to Ripple's significant XRP ownership, Novogratz has reassessed his position in light of recent legal wins in 2023. His initial concern, Ripple's control of around 60% of XRP, has lessened, leading him to acknowledge the effective leadership of Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and the community's dedication. Wow. So now he likes Brad Garlinghouse. You see how that works? One has to wonder why, right? This is strategic. They did this to Bitcoin. Down Bitcoin, right? Say it's trash so they can buy in low. Then later they'll say how good it is to, now that their money is on this base level, they've bought low, they can tell everybody else is good, and the mainstream comes in and purchases Bitcoin, putting their money on top of that base layer of money, only to get their money taken. You see, this is a game that they play. They're doing the same thing with XRP, XLM, I believe, and other bank coins. And now, obviously, they're getting ready for something big, maybe in the next year or two, to happen with XRP, because now everybody suddenly loves XRP. Not everybody, but when I say everybody, I mean a great deal of people suddenly love XRP. XRP is great. He even goes on to show respect to the XRP community. Big things are on the way. So now let's move on here. This article here is not too serious. This one here is a light article, but it's a little bit of a price prediction. I have a great deal of fun reading these price predictions. Keeps me fired up. I thoroughly enjoy them. So this article here is from ambcrypto.com, and it is titled ChatGPT. Don't ask me how it works or if they have a jailbroken version. I don't know. If it can access the internet now, I don't know. I'm just reading the article. That's it. Okay. right? ChatGPT thinks XRP will blow past its all-time high to hit $10 in 2024. That would be nice. It would be nice. With the SEC's ruling now behind it, can XRP really go as high as $10? What? Like, you mean in long term? Like, you got to be a little bit more specific on that question, because that's ridiculous for you to even. Well, let's keep going. It says XRP has been in the middle of multiple speculations in the crypto ecosystem, as have all major cryptocurrencies. While the crypto came out partially victorious in the court case, the crypto is doing well. Ripple has to still have, they still have some hurdles with the SEC, but XRP has clarity. Let's make that clear. XRP itself is in the clear. It says XRP was trading at 62 cents at the time of writing, with a market cap of 33.51 billion on the charts. How high can it really go in this? Okay, and they go through all this verbiage. Let's get to the price prediction. That's what I want to see. Okay, so now we get to the ChatGPT part. Finally, it's like I had to scroll all the way down. While ChatGPT is not equipped with the latest information and does not make any future predictions, I used a jailbreak. See, that's what they're saying. There you have it. That's how it's doing this. I used a jailbreak version and asked it about what lies in the future of XRP. So jailbreak, if you don't know, I used to hear this in correlation with phones. People would jailbreak their phones, and then you could use an iOS system on an Android device, an Android system on an iOS device. It unlocks the system to have greater capabilities, pretty much. That's the gist of it from what I understand. It says here, what lies in the future for XRP, keeping in perspective the current scenario? When asked what the future looks like for XRP, given the favorable court ruling, the bot responded by stating that the crypto could see short-term momentum as investor confidence increases. This could, however, slow down a little bit in the long term as the market is affected by various factors such as adoption, sentiment, and regulatory clarity. The bot also stated that while positive developments on the legal front are a positive sign, it is also crucial to keep track of other developments and potential regulatory changes that could affect the price of XRP going forward. Let's scroll down a little bit more. When I gave ChatGPT some context with Bitcoin and Ethereum's press time price and asked what would be the price of XRP in the first quarter of 2024, the bot made a bold claim that the crypto would hit $10 per token. Make of it what you will. All right. So now let's move on to another article here. We're making good time today. Yeah, we definitely are. So now this article here is a little bit of Solana related news. It's from the dailyhodl.com, and it is titled Top Trader Says Solana Grinding for a Pop, Predicts Breakout Rally for Chainlink. Oh, it's a chain. Oh, they got some Chainlink news here. Okay, good. That's nice. Breakout rally for Chainlink after month-long consolidation. Obviously, the markets are down right now. I don't know if they've popped up since. I don't know if they'll go up a little bit by the time this video is released, right? There's a time gap between when I filmed it and when I release it. So I don't know. I think it'll be down for just a short while. We shall see. It says a closely followed crypto trader believes that the smart contract platform Solana is not yet done rallying. It says with heavy buying activity, the top trader believes Sol is gearing up for another leg higher. Well, I think because of all the bullish news, the future is very bright for Solana and Chainlink, to be quite honest. And when everything starts going back up, that's when I would anticipate, they can go up a little bit higher. When that happens, who knows? But I do believe there's a bright future for them. So the analyst also says that Solana appears to be bouncing every time it hits a key trend indicator on the 4-hour chart. Quote, Sol looks ready for another attempt higher. Very clean so far. Respecting the one standard deviation band volume weighted average price, the VWAP, of the trend, unquote. Do they have anything else about Chainlink here? Let's see. It says, looking at the decentralized Oracle network Chainlink, the analyst thinks that Link looks primed for a breakout rally after consolidating for about a month. Quote, a few coins breaking cleanly out of the month-long consolidations and not as the result of exhaustive short squeezes right now. Link is one, unquote. All right. So now let's move on here. because, man, the big news just does not stop today. I hope you made it to this chapter. This is an important one. Now, this article here is from Reuters.com, and it is titled, Sharp Fed Liquidity Drain Hints at Early End for Balance Sheet Runoff. And this should be no surprise. They already told us a long time ago that a lot of what they had was rendered illiquid. The Fed has been quite honest. It's just the people just don't listen to them, right? They don't take, it's so interesting to me. The Fed affects everyone's lives, but most people just they don't research the Fed. They don't listen to what they say. They don't take them seriously. It's mind blowing. It says a key threshold markets link with an end to the Federal Reserve's wind down of its asset holdings could be hit sooner than expected, pointing to fresh uncertainty over the endgame for the central bank's balance sheet normalization process. According to the most recent New York Fed survey of Wall Street's biggest banks, the Fed is expected to end the contraction of its holdings of cash and bonds when balances in its reverse repo facility fall to $625 billion. At the same time, banks in the survey also say quantitative tightening, or QT, is likely to stop in the third quarter of next year. Keep that in mind. This is what the banks are saying. So we've heard what everyone else is saying. This is what the banks are anticipating. All right. Okay. Remember that. It says here, but reverse repos have been shrinking fast and could hit the level Wall Street associates with an end to QT well ahead of the expected end date, raising questions about whether that could mean an earlier than expected halt or whether markets and officials again need to reset their outlook. A key part of the Fed's rate control toolkit, reverse repos have fallen rapidly this year from a peak of more than $2.5 trillion last December to around $821 billion at the end of last week. Recently, the slide is being driven by cash moving off the Fed's book and into higher yielding government securities, a process likely to continue given large federal deficits. Interesting. In the view of market participants, it says here, the Fed has cut its Treasury and mortgage-backed security holdings by nearly $1.2 trillion since June 2022, a reduction that has occurred alongside its aggressive rate rises, which are its main tool to influence the economy. We'll stop there. Wow, a lot is going on. People better keep their eyes open. So now, let's see if this is an article here. Let's see if oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to end off with a little bit of gold news. I'm sorry, the title was a little bit skewed, so I couldn't see it clearly when I was clicking on it. It says geopolitics and central banks could keep gold demand hot in 2024. Of course, right now, last I saw, we had a little bit of a pullback. Nothing serious in my humble opinion. There's been a lot of the markets are experiencing a pullback right now. The dollar is looking strong at a very green 103 last that I saw. And I expect 2024 things will go back up and they will probably look better than they did before. It says here, the two most significant events for gold in 2023 were the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and the redacted, certain battles going on in certain regions, estimating that geopolitics added about 3% and 6% to gold's performance over the year. The WGC, World Gold Council, estimated that the central bank demand added 10% or more to gold's performance in 2023, and said even if 2024 does not reach the same heights, above trend buying should still offer an extra boost to gold prices. The yellow metal broke through $2,100 per ounce, which is what we called for months back. Months ago, we said we thought it could make $2,100, and it did. It exceeded that. I'm still happy about that. When you make a good call, it feels so good for it to actually come true. But let's keep going. It says breakthrough $2,100 per ounce on Monday before moderating slightly, and spot prices were hovering at around $2,030 per ounce early Friday. Obviously, today, I believe it's much lower than that. Says gold prices hit another record high this week after a roaring 2023. All right, so then they get into a little bit of the older news and such, but what was important from this that I took here is that central banks, and that's what I'm not worried about geopolitics, but central bank buying will continue in 2024. We'll see if that holds true. I think that it will. And it'll be a very good thing. And maybe we'll see a couple of those banks go down in 2024. That's very much on my mind. And then gold was skyrocket. I would love to see that happen. And the banks have been having a massive amount of problems as of late. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, everybody, let's get to the Monday.